Welcome to the 50th anniversary of the Phoenix Lodge of the Chinese American Citizens Alliance, or more commonly known as C.A.C.A. At this time, I would like to introduce the current president of the Phoenix Lodge of C.A.C.A., Donna Woo-Quintana.
And thank you everyone for joining us. We are very honored that everyone has taken their time to join us for this special occasion, our 50th anniversary of C.A.C.A. Phoenix. Serving as the president of C.A.C.A. Phoenix is an honor. 5 years I've been involved. It offered me a chance to give back, volunteer, have a say in what we wanted to see in the future. Thank you.
Good morning, Phoenix. Is it hot enough today for you? I was just telling the folks, they said, oh, it's so hot here. It's like, no, I left San Antonio. It's 117 with the humidity. So this is like home. And I had heard Elaine, she was talking about preparing a speech. And I was thinking like, oh, I don't have a speech. Because you know what? You don't prepare a speech to speak to your family. So Phoenix, you are family. And I've also been told, keep it short, Ken. So I will do my duty as a member of the C.A.C.A. National Board to present a small gift and congratulations to your 50th anniversary. Because folks, 50 years is a long time to do anything. And for you folks here to have kept this lodge going and making progress and advocating for Chinese American civil rights, it is an amazing task. So give yourselves a round of applause. And you know what? The National Board wants to recognize you and your lodge with a bigger than usual check. It's $1,000 for your lodge.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Chinese American Citizens Alliance, our Phoenix Lodge, was established in June 4th, 1974, under the leadership of then Arizona State Senator Leung Eng.
We felt a need for a club that services the Chinese community, represent the local Chinese in a matter of not only civil rights, but to promote our businesses. Let our story known here as we're American Chinese.
One of his daughters was helping him. Her name was Madeline Ong C.A.C.A. She complained to her father that she was not going to help him anymore unless he could get something approved so that women could join. So as a result, one of the conventions that they attended, they presented a resolution to admit women into C.A.C.A. and it was approved. His daughter joined and was our first female president.
I would like to welcome members of Dwayne Ong's family. I know that his daughter Rosalind is here, and also grandchildren and great-grandchildren here. So would Wing's family please stand?
We met at homes, and mostly in restaurants, because they had more room.
There was an old Chinatown, which is now there's a stadium sitting where the old Chinatown used to be.
Well, beginning it was easiest to form a club and meet at a restaurant. So we used to meet at Roy Ong's Chinatown for many years. Everybody knows where Chinatown was.
Hey, you got to eat, right? And while you're eating, hey, why not come to the meeting? I can still remember the smell when you walk into the walk-ins. They sold all kinds of stuff. And across the street was a China Tea Garden and all these little old buildings. My dad used to go in there and have tea with all of his buddies.
The Chinese always lived south of the track, places that nobody wants. Discrimination in housing here, they wouldn't let the Chinese buy in certain areas. No Chinese allowed, they even had signs to that effect. My old store was down here on 2nd Street in Madison. The American West Arena sits right on our old Chinese grocery store. And my old store was torn out, all that area was torn out. To this day, there's still not a local Chinese community like there used to be.
At this time, I'm going to introduce the past presidents of the Phoenix Lodge who are with us today. If you'll please stand. Mr. Leung Eng, Roland Lau, Eva Li, John Tang, no hissing, and Elaine Wong. All right, let's give them all a round of applause.
I came from a very different background from the local Chinese population. I could bridge two cultures, the Chinese speaking and the English speaking. At the time it was welfare reform. A lot of the Chinese got cut off, and I lobbied the government, went to a lot of hearings. It was really a sense of service and a sense of giving back to the community.
When I joined C.A.C.A, I really didn't know much. I felt like it was a group for people who were born here. But they were so welcoming. I wanted to really understand more about the Chinese here, and it was so interesting. I did the 40th video, and they said they wanted to do a 50th, so I wanted to update that.
The one event that our organization is most proud of, though, was hosting the Congressional Gold Medal event back in 2021. We were the local chapter that held the event for the Southwest, and we decided to do it really big. We did it at a local hotel. We had national members of the executive board come in. We also had the local military bases out here, their band come in and play. We awarded over 100 gold medals, and at that day we actually had 4 Chinese World War II veterans that were there to accept their gold medals.
To see them come up and accept that award for them and for what they did for our country is so important that we need to say, hey, thank you so much for what you did for us in World War II.
Being part of the Congressional Gold Medal gave me a real perspective about my father. Prior to that, I had not even known about his service. I found out that he was naturalized days before he went in, had his name changed to an American name, Donna Woo. Reading the history of what he went through just gave me chills. And to see many of my friends whose parents as well served made me feel a homecoming. It was very dynamic, and I have to thank C.A.C.A. National for really leading the way for all of us Chinese veterans to have received such an honor.
We had 550 people attend our event. To this day, we still get wonderful comments.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Elaine. Happy birthday to you.
Oh, thank you! Our chapter has been very active in participating in the national essay contest, always sending a nominee for the Walter U. Lum scholarships for high school and college graduates.
We also do voter registration drives.
Voter registration is very important. It tells people that they're Americans. They have a right to vote and they should vote.
C.A.C.A. Phoenix has been involved with Chinese cultural outreach to elementary schools to share our culture.
We have done in past years cooking demonstrations in senior communities across the valley.
We have a program every year to collect monies through different events, mainly for scholarship.
We have a bowl-a-thon to raise money for our scholarship program, which I started back in 2012 when I became president. We have given out over $62,000 in the 12 years that we've had our program.
And we've had a lot of kids that have gone through it.
I was a recipient in 2016, and I'm here just to talk briefly about what I've been up to since receiving the scholarship. So I went to ASU for what officially was a degree in business entrepreneurship. But unofficially, I had a second motive, and that was to add a dual degree concurrently in computer science. Well, I had an internship with Wells Fargo, I had an internship with On Semiconductor, I did an internship in China actually, and I did a little work with NASA. And in the end, I did end up graduating with my dual degrees in computer science and business entrepreneurship. I got to go to a lot of cool countries, including Mexico, Colombia, the Dominican Republic, Puerto Rico, not a country, Spain, France, and I just got back from Korea, China, and Japan. So that's what I've been up to since. Moral of the story, for all of you scholarship recipients, if you really want to do it, do your best, try your hardest, and commit to the bit, I'd say. It's not going to be always easy, but if you want to do it, then you should do it. Congratulations again to all our scholarship recipients, and thank you, C.A.C.A, for letting me speak today. It was an honor. Happy 50th anniversary to C.A.C.A.
It's really gratifying to know what they're doing now.
A big, huge thank you to C.A.C.A Phoenix, not only for inviting me here, but also investing in me when I went to college and for being a part of helping me achieve my degree in electrical and computer engineering at Baylor University in Texas, and in turn, helping me get to where I am in my career today. So after graduating from Baylor in 2021, I spent several years working as a software systems engineer at General Dynamics, and it was a super, super cool experience, but I just eventually realized I wanted to combine my engineering skills a little bit more with my creative side, and so I took this leap of faith and I started my own web design and development company called FO Studio. One of the most rewarding things for me has been able to help the Arizona Chinese community through my business. So recently I had the chance to work with the local Phoenix Chinese organization with their website to help promote their festival and events. And for me, it felt like such a full circle moment, being able to use the career I love to contribute to the community that has supported me and invested in me so many years ago. It's such a tight-knit and strong community that I've grown to appreciate even more since I moved back from college and came home here. So thank you all for being here today, and again, a huge congratulations to the scholarship recipients. I wish you all the best in your future adventures and your future dreams. And congratulations to C.A.C.A Phoenix on celebrating 50 years. It's such a milestone event. And thank you so much for putting together such an awesome event today. Thank you, everyone.
Welcome to our scholarship presentation. We have 5 scholarship winners this year. And the first one I want to introduce to you is Noah Hing.
I'll be going to ASU this fall to be studying mechanical engineering. And yeah, I'd just like to thank God for this opportunity.
I'll be attending Texas A&M in the fall, and I'll be majoring in mechanical engineering. And I would just like to thank C.A.C.A for this opportunity.
Oh, wonderful, thank you.
I'll be attending NYU in the fall to study teaching English grades 7 through 12, so I want to be a high school English teacher. And I just want to thank C.A.C.A for this opportunity. Thank you.
I'm going to Cal Poly San Luis Obispo to study environmental engineering, and I'd like to thank the C.A.C.A for this opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you very much for allowing the Rudy Yee family to sponsor this particular scholarship. It is an absolute honor and it is a privilege. A little bit about Daniel Tang. Daniel has won just about every major DECA award possible. Vice President of the National Honor Society, Captain of the Chess Club. His community experience included providing one-on-one and group tutoring in math, science, and Spanish. He was valedictorian as well. He did want me to mention he was very proud of that. He got a perfect score on his ACT of 36. And he also mentioned he did the perfect score on the PSAT of 1520. And so then, which leads to, which I promised him I wasn't going to mention, but I'll mention it very briefly, his SAT score, which is the big one, right? We're all waiting to hear his SAT score. He did not want me to mention it, so I will not mention it. However, it was near perfect. And so you will have to ask Daniel what that actual score was, but I believe it's worth mentioning. It's perfect in my eyes. On behalf of the Rudy Yee family and my mother, MaryAnn Yee, we would love to present you the C.A.C.A Phoenix Chapter Scholarship, especially on this 50th anniversary of our C.A.C.A Lodge. Daniel, congratulations.
I will be attending ASU this fall to study biophysics. And I would like to say that I'm very thankful to be here today. Thank you to the C.A.C.A.
My father, along with many of the other Phoenix pioneers, really helped build this community. We were an integral part in the building of Phoenix. There's so much history, a lot of legacies left here from those past generations, and they worked hard and they had to face a tremendous amount of discrimination, but they kept moving on to pave the road to make it easier for the generations to follow. And that's what is important that we continue to do for our children and grandchildren.
All right, okay.